Here's how to install your HangOver bike rack. First things first, check the ground clearance by measuring from the pinhole on your 2-inch hitch to the ground. We recommend at least 10 inches of ground clearance for the HangOver 4 and 12 inches for the HangOver 6. And make sure your receiver has a minimum tongue weight of 250 pounds for the HangOver 4 and 350 pounds for the HangOver 6. If you are unsure of your hitch's tongue weight, check the sticker on your hitch or contact your hitch manufacturer. And remember, HangOver 4 and HangOver 6 are not compatible with RVs. Just don't do it. And this is important. The HangOver 6 only works with bikes with suspension forks. If your bike doesn't have them, we have lots of other great products that will work for you. Now the install. It's easy, but some simple assembly is required. Grab a 15/16 wrench or socket, and you may want a friend to help do some lifting. But everything else you need, including tools, is right in the box. And keep in mind, there are a bunch of big moving parts, so watch your fingers. Let's get going. First, use the foot pedal to open the mast to the 90-degree position. Now insert the HangOver's tongue into the hitch receiver, making sure these holes align. Then use the wrench to install the hitch bolt from the passenger side to the driver's side. Some hitches may require the hitch bolt to be installed from the driver's side. To do this, remove the set screw here, remove the nut plate, and install it with the set screw on the other side, like this. And install the hitch lock, or bridge pin, and install the hitch pin. And here's a pro tip. Grab a permanent marker and draw a line on the tongue here. Now you know how far to insert it next time you install your HangOver. Now, join the top bar to the mast by aligning the red dots, like this. And use the wrenches to install the hardware. Be sure to support the bar with your hand so that the top bar doesn't fall. Next, grab your cradles. Set the first one in position. They need to look like this, and secure each of them using the hex driver to tighten the built-in screws. And don't fully tighten down any single screw until both cradle screws are threaded in. Next, attach the lower bar to the mast. Install the plate and flange nuts with the included wrench like this. Now tighten it up. Okay, wheel cups. Loosen the knob and flex the wheel cup so it clears the retention screw on the bar. Then rotate and space the cradles, like this. And tighten the knobs once they are in place. Now grab these two wrenches to loosen and remove the mast bolt and washers. Raise your mast, making sure to use your hand to secure it. There are two height settings, so choose the mast height that gives your bikes the best ground clearance. And reinstall the hardware. Let's load up, but before you do, you may need to adjust your mast angles to keep your bike tires from banging into some vehicles. To adjust the mast angle, support the mast with your hands, then push down the foot lever and listen for the click at the angle you need. And remember, do not transport bikes in the lowest mast position. To prepare for loading, fold back the rubber straps on the top cradles, then fold back and tuck the wheel straps into the slot so that they're out of the way on the lower wheel cups. Grab your bike. Make sure the crown and the head tube are clean. Then lift your bike by the bottom of the fork here, and the seat stay here. Load your bike, moving from the passenger side to the driver's side like this. The fork crown will sit in the cradle like this. Next, move the wheel cup so it aligns with the rear bike wheel, and secure it by threading the wheel strap between the spokes and inserting it into the buckle, and pulling on the free end to tighten it up, and make sure the wheel cup is tightened down. Now secure the fork with the rubber strap by pulling it tightly over the crown fork like this, or like this if you need to route around any adjustment levers on your fork. If you have a double crown fork, thread the rubber strap through the crown like this, and if you have a fat bike with a suspension fork, route the rubber strap like this, and securing it to the post on the cradle. Then, load your remaining bikes working from left to right. If you are just hauling one or two bikes, load them in the center positions closest to the mast. Make sure they don't look like this or this, and they look like this. Once they're all on, use the bike strap to secure the bikes to the mast, and you're ready to go. For added versatility, you can use BackSwing with the HangOver 4. HangOver 6 is not permitted with BackSwing. Unloading is simple. Take off the bike strap, press the lever to release the bottom wheel strap and tuck it out of the way. Unhook the rubber strap and fold it back, and take the bikes off the rack. To store your HangOver when you aren't using it, unlock and remove the hitch lock, remove the hitch bolt, pull the rack out of the hitch receiver, and stash it somewhere safe. That's it. Enjoy your HangOver.